Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on and why I haven't posted another video yet. So in the, I want to say 12 days or 11 days since I posted the last video, a lot has happened. We are working on some things with our homestead, and we're currently back. If you can't tell from the boxes and everything else, we're currently back in Pasadena, Maryland. We are packing up our townhouse. It's freaking cold here, whereas in Florida it's beautiful and warm. So I'm like cold. I got a jacket on. But yeah, let me update you on the craziness of what happened here in my little city urban community.
Area, our suspect bailed out. He shot multiple rounds at the second detective, striking our second and their family.
And very shortly after that, there was 4 shots fired, and it kind of freaked out the entire neighborhood.
That neighborhood is where we are here live in Pasadena, the Stony Beach townhome community, where witnesses tell us and caught on video 2 people actually being arrested today. We asked Anna Rundle.
So a couple of days ago, I want to say Tuesday. What's today's date? Today is Wednesday. Probably Monday. So it started Sunday night in the evening into Monday morning, where my little community became on lockdown. And the reason why is because we had an armed gunman on the loose. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insert news clips right here.
In custody right now, 11 News reporter Kate Marma standing by line in Pasadena with the latest details in a case we've been following all day long. Kate, what's the latest you have?
Well, and it's a case that has had this community on edge since about 11 o'clock last night. The arrest, according to witnesses, and there were many neighbors here who witnessed it, happened in this townhome area right behind us, in one of the townhomes to the right of that police evidence van that you see. The good news, once again, police saying that they have a person of interest in custody in connection with the shooting of those 2 Anne Arundel County police detectives. The community is not in any danger. This townhome community here in Pasadena has been impacted since about 11 o'clock last night. People sheltering in place. People heard several gunshots. That apparently, according to police, was the second detective who was shot in this. And even though this is a case that apparently started about 24 hours ago and about 10 miles away, this arrest and the heated exchange leading up to it captured on camera in the Stony Beach townhome community.
So as you heard from the news clips, he ended up shooting 2 police officers, and 1 civilian did unfortunately lose his life. This gentleman did steal a car, and he crashed it into my neighbor's car, and then proceeded to have a shootout at approximately midnight in our community, when the 2 officers were injured. They are okay. They are doing better. I believe one of them is out of the hospital. So during this whole ordeal, as a mother with a relatively small baby, I am terrified. Sit back. Your nails are loud. I am terrified. So, you know, I pretty much stand guard at the top of these steps that are right here. Yep. And my whole thought process from midnight until 3 o'clock is if this guy breaks in, I am going to stop him then and there. Obviously, he has no fear. He's already shot and killed someone. He's fired at police. He don't care. So it took me a long time to get to sleep. We do have our dog, who is a good alert dog. So I ended up locking our bedroom door and going to sleep for, I want to say, 3 hours. When we woke up at 6 a.m. to go to an appointment for my husband. And there was no police activity, or at least there was like really light police activity. Nothing more than the usual. Nothing more than the usual for an armed gunman to be on the loose. Let's just put it that way. So we go to his appointment. Mind you, we leave at like 6:30 in the morning. We come back, it's approximately 11 a.m. We can't even turn into our neighborhood. Can't turn into our neighborhood. Cops blocking the way. And then we figured, let's go to Harbor Freight. Let's see, because we've been wanting to upgrade our safe. So I said, let's go to Harbor Freight and see if they have any sales. We went to Harbor Freight. I think it was like, we stayed in there, messed around for like an hour, and then was like, you know what, let's see if they caught him. Let's see if this is over. So we drive back into our community, and no police stopping us at the red light like before. So we're like, oh, maybe some good news. Continue going down the street, and lo and behold, that is what I see. 2 police vehicles blocking off pretty much right around the corner from my house. It's where you see the houses are literally on the other side of those houses is where my house is. And we weren't allowed in. So we asked police officers, because we obviously wanted to cooperate. We asked them, what do we do? You know, we live in this community. We had Ellie with us, and they said for our safety to pretty much wait. And I was like, okay. So we sat in the car for almost 4 hours. Around the 3-hour mark is when we heard some flashbangs, and they entered into the building. And when they entered into the building, I believe they breached front and rear, and they got him. They got him and 2 other suspects, if I'm correct. And it meant the whole ordeal was over. And you can see that there is definitely no real privacy here. Our yard is, if you want to call it a yard, it's super tiny, and yeah, you know, we're going from, I want to say our yard is 500 square feet. So we're going from a 500 square feet yard to a 5.75 acreage land. So that makes me super happy. And if we can't obtain this land, there's another one that's up the road about 5 minutes away from my in-laws, and it's an 8-acre land. So we do have options, and it's in the same community, and they're good people in this community. So I'm really excited. If you want to keep following us on our journey from, you know, city life to our homestead life, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button and follow us along. The next video I'm hoping to get up in the next couple weeks. Like next 2 weeks, I gotta fix the yard out back. I'm gonna be cleaning up the yard because my husband has used it for a shop to chop down wood and things of that nature. So I have to clean the yard, put some sod out, and just overall make it look pretty, because I do want to make it look overall pretty for when I hand the keys back over to the homeowner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your love and support on my previous video. I so greatly appreciate it. This homestead community has been awesome. All the advice that I get and all the tips and tricks for when I'm starting up my homestead has been incredibly helpful. And I am the type who takes notes. My daughter took my notes that I was taking this morning. And I write them on scrap pieces of paper, and then I move them into my homestead book that I have set aside strictly for homesteading. It's a bunch of tips and tricks that I've been learning from a bunch of you homesteaders. I watch a bunch of different YouTube channels, Big Bear Homestead, Joel Olstein, why can't I think of them now? Justin Rhodes, Sow the Land. I can't think of them all. But I take a lot of tips and tricks from all of you guys, and I want to try and incorporate them to the best of my ability into the homestead that I'm going to be essentially creating from the ground up. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna quit rambling and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, take care. And also, with everything that's happened, be kind to one another. You know, look out for your neighbor. Just be kind. You know, be what you want to see in the world. And what I want to see in the world is people uplifting each other and being kind to one another. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Bye guys.